What's up guys, Sharkeatyellow here again. As you guys can see here, I'm going to be doing a little card review of the new cards in Legacy of the Valiant. I think that's how you say it. But anyway guys, as you guys can see here, I'm doing something different with my videos. The reason why I'm going to be talking about cards in this actual set, because this set actually appeals to my eye. I know I haven't been playing competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! As of lately, but the cards that are in this set actually appeal to my eyes and actually make me happy that I'm coming back to this game. If you guys know, I'm a very huge avid Gravekeeper player. I do play them in almost every competitive event that I can get my hands into. They're the deck that I always go to every single format. They're so fun, they're so competitive, they're so annoying. That's the cool thing about it. And when you play against someone with like a really strong deck or anything like that, these guys can actually compete with the meta. So no matter how fast it is, no matter how slow it is, no matter how broken the other deck is, these guys can actually compete with the meta, which that's why I really love Gravekeepers. And now there is new Gravekeeper support. So we're going to be talking about those new Gravekeeper support, and yeah, so anyway guys, let's get started. So the first card we're going to be talking about is Shinrin, whatever, of the Necro Valley. Shinrin of the Necro Valley. So what this is a continuous spell card, activation requirement. Of course. So activate only if both Necro Valley and a Gravekeeper monster are on the field. Neither player can special summon monsters except Gravekeeper monsters. If neither Gravekeeper nor if neither Necro, what the hell am I saying Gravekeeper for that? If neither Necro Valley nor Gravekeeper monster is on the field, destroy this card. So this card is really freaking good. It's a really good substitute for Royal Tribute, since Royal Tribute's at 1 for the TCG. It's a really good substitute for that, and you can add this in. And if you're playing a pure straight Gravekeeper build, this is such a really good card, because what really hurt Necro Valleys were the ability of your opponent to actually special summon everything they wanted. Of course, they couldn't tap their graveyard, they couldn't banish anything from their graveyard, and of course your Gravekeeper monsters got really strong attack and defensive wise, but if your opponent knew how to play around that, they can just special summon other monsters and just get rid of your Necro Valley, get rid of your big Gravekeeper monster on the field, and just get rid of your board. And cards like this really help your Gravekeeper monsters. I really wish we had this card during the format when windups were really freaking strong and they just special summoned everything, because even though Gravekeepers countered the deck, it still didn't matter, because no matter what the hell you did, even if you Royal Tribute their whole hand, they'll just draw 2 or 3, they'll stall you out, draw 2 or 3 cards, and then just wind up leap you to death. So thank God a card like this actually came out. It gives really skilled Gravekeeper players the ability to actually stop your opponent from special summoning, and it gives another MST target. So instead of targeting your Necro Valley, they're going to target this instead. You know, stuff like that. Well, you know what? Actually, no, that wouldn't work. Huh. That's why they invented this next card. Oh, you thought I fucked up there, right? Oh, no. But that's why they invented this next card. Royal Tomb of the Necro Valley. So this is a counter trap card, and thank God they freaking made a good counter trap card for Necro Valleys. Like, this card is so freaking good, and I'm really happy they made this card, because so many cards out there shit on Necro Valley, and with this card actually being available, it allows you to keep your Necro Valley on the field, and it allows you to you know, because Necro Valley is really the huge part of the deck, and with the invention of this card, it allows you to save your Necro Valley, allows you to save your Gravekeeper monsters, and I really freaking love it. So what this card does is that when a card or effect is activated, if both Necro Valley and a Gravekeeper monsters are on the field, negate the activation, and if you do destroy that card, you can only activate 1 Royal Tomb of the Necro Valley per turn. That last cause makes it meh, but the first cause makes it, oh my god, it's literally an affinity barrier for your Gravekeepers, and I'm really happy for this. It stops your opponent from essentially fucking you over when they destroy your Necro Valley. Sorry for my language, but it's really true, because the whole deck revolves around Necro Valley, and if Necro Valley's gone, you're really screwed. So really happy this card actually exists, and you thought I screwed up there. Oh, you thought. So anyway, guys, we're gonna go to the next card. Is Gravekeeper Apostle. Now this card is actually really freaking good if you guys think about what it does. So it's a dark spellcaster, level 3, 1000 attack, 1000 defense. When this card is destroyed by battle with your opponent attacking a monster and sent to the graveyard, so it has to be attacked into, you can special summon one Gravekeeper monster from your deck in face down defense position, except Gravekeeper Apostle. So this card is so good. You can special summon a spy in face down defense, so you don't have to search through your whole deck just to get a spy and set it. This is so good. It gives you a search target for spy. Like, this card is stupid. And it also gives you a search target for, oops, oh, what the hell is this? Go away. It gives you search target for this guy, Ambusher. So what this guy does is he's a dark spellcaster, level 4, 1700 attack, 0 defense. When this card's flip face up, you can target one monster your opponent control. You can target one card in your opponent's graveyard, banish that target. If this card is sent to the graveyard after being flip face up, you can target one Necro Valley card in your graveyard and add that target to your hand. This card effect cannot be negated by Necro Valley. So Apostle is another card that makes Gravekeeper so freaking good. Essentially, you can set Apostle. He's your Sanguine, essentially, where she's your Sanguine, because since Sanguine was banned, it kind of hurt the deck a little bit. But since they actually made a Sanguine for your deck, it's so freaking good. Like. Oh my god, dude, you can set your spy, you can set your ambush, and just activate their effects next turn. This card just makes the deck even way better and way stronger. And at the same time, if you guys don't have those targets, you can always go into a recruiter. Freaking awesome, dude. It's so good. I love this card. I can't wait until these cards come out. Another good thing is Ambush can actually recycle your Necro Valley cards, so it can recycle your Shine, and it can recycle your Royal Tomb. So pretty freaking awesome. And that was also another thing about Gravekeepers, that once it goes into late game and your opponent makes you exhaust all your Necro Valley, you essentially lose the game because you don't have any no more Necro Valleys. But with Ambush, you don't have to get exhausted, and it's also really good because, you know, like I said, if you get exhausted, you can just set this card, get them flip face up, you know, banish a card from their graveyard, and then grab another Necro Valley card, which you're usually going to grab Necro Valley to your hand, and then just use that, and then just proceed to kick your opponent's ass. Another funny thing that most people don't know about Apostle is that you can actually special summon and put face down those big level 6 and higher Gravekeeper monsters. So if you guys are actually building a deck around those huge Gravekeeper monsters, which, why would you do that? Because you have all these good level 3s and 4s Gravekeeper monsters, so I don't see why. But anyway, if you're actually building a deck around that, you can actually summon those guys without you know, normal summoning or anything like that. So there's another good use for Apostle. So anyway, guys, tell me what you guys think about this. I'm super freaking excited for Gravekeepers. I have every single rarity of the deck. I blinged it out. Like, I don't want to say any more bad words. I freaking love the deck. I love it to death, and I can't wait until these cards come out. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video. More videos to come. And a little update before I leave. I am going to start live streaming because I kind of suck at the game and I don't know anything about these formats. So I'm gonna start live streaming, you know, Gravekeeper decks and stuff like that. Ojamas, of course. I'm gonna start live streaming that. I will post a video saying when I'm gonna start live streaming and all this other good stuff. So anyway, guys, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later. Bye.